Hey guys, this is Babypowder, and this is week number 13 of our mailbox cleanout. Now, who's going to win? Is it going to be transmog? Is it going to be materials? Is it going to be toys and pets? You know, last week it was toys and pets, even though we thought materials might actually win because they actually had a really nice value last week at over 200,000 gold, and they did beat transmog. But you know, it's a new week. You know, if materials, you know, have another high value like they did last week, this week, then maybe they'll actually win it. But anyway, guys, also wanted to let you know I will not be doing a mailbox clean out next Sunday. So this will just move week 14 to the following Sunday. I actually won't post any auctions next week because I won't be around for most of the week anyway. So that's why I'm not going to do one, but I will not even post any auctions if I am around, just because I want to make sure it's just a weekly clean out and not multiple days added on to that week. So I won't start at least until late night that Sunday night before posting next Sunday. So that way it is only a week for the mailbox clean out. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into it and see who wins. Alright guys, so here we are on our first bank call, and it is the low value transmog on the alliance side, as it always is. And so for our first opening, it is 25,587 gold with 29 sales. Not bad for the low value stuff starting out. I see one here down here. We got over 8,000 gold. The saltstone arm splints. So that's nice. Let's see. We also got a cloak here for almost 5,000 gold. So two pretty nice pieces for the low value stuff. As I mentioned, you know, my low value stuff is anything that when I put it, give it to that bank alt, it's, you know, selling for under 5k, or, you know, at least the region value is so low, because I do realize sometimes the minimum buyout can be, you know, really low because somebody just posted, you know, way below its value. But if it doesn't really seem like that's the case and it's just, you know, really low on my realm, I'll give it to that low value bank alt. But anyway, guys, they do seem to go up sometimes, like just like, you know, the higher value stuff goes down sometimes. So that's what happens here. But anyway, guys, it's really a good start. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are on our second bank alt. It is the horde bank alt with the low value stuff with all the potatoes when I do, you know, my 1 hour farms. And we've got 17 sales at a little over 5,000 gold. That's really not that great. That really means that the stuff is really low that sold. And yeah, nothing really stands out here, just a couple over 1,000 gold. But everything adds up, so we'll add it in, and let's go ahead and go to the next one. Alright guys, so we're on our last bank alt for the low value stuff, and this is all that stuff, this low value on the main tune for the horde side when I do the 1 hour farms. And we got 13 sales at 5,600 gold, so a little bit better than the other horde bank alt, but not still not that great. We do have one a little over 2,000 gold here. It's this blood spore robe, but really just low value stuff. But everything does add up. If we add that into our calculator here, that gives us 36,000 gold for just the low value stuff, which is still, it's not bad. So let's go ahead and switch over to our, you know, higher value transmog bank alts and see what transmog is actually made for the whole week. Alright guys, so we're back over here on the alliance group, and this is the higher value stuff, basically anything that was over 5k when I sent it to this bank alt. And we've got 187,000 gold with 9 sales. That is really good. So let's see, we sold saltstone gauntlets, we sold pattern for the cobra scale gloves, pattern for the cobra scale hood, 40,000 and 26,000. Then we sold a lofty breastplate for 72,000 gold, which I have a whole bunch of those left over from I did a whole bunch of Silithus farms way back in the day, and just got, like, you know, a whole bunch of those, and I still have a bunch left over which I do plan on doing a video for that farm soon. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But yeah, really good. We even got a speed still raper down here for almost 9,000 gold. So yeah, really good. Well, let's go ahead and go to the next one and see what we sold. Alright guys, so here we are back on the Horde side, and this is the first tune. And for this bank alt, we've only got 3 sales at 17,000 gold. Still not horrible, but not great. Nothing like the last one. But really the only one to point out is this one, 8,500 gold for ungainly mace. I ain't quite sure where I got that one from, but you know, hey, everything adds up. We'll go ahead and go to the last tune. Alright guys, so now we're on our last bank alt for transmog. Last everything for them. Let's see what they got. So, one sale, 47.50. I'll take it because, like I've mentioned before, this bank alt has actually had no sales in a couple, you know, for a couple of different openings. But we got one 47.50. We'll add it in, see what our total is, and that brings us to 245,301 gold for the whole week for transmog, which is still better than we got last week for transmog, which I don't remember the exact number, but I know it was right below, you know, 200,000. I think it was like 197 something. So yeah, really good for them starting out. Let's see what materials and toys and pets can do. Alright guys, so we're once again back on Alliance, and this is for materials, and this is what we got starting out. 49 sales at 109,972 gold. So don't think that's quite as good as, you know, last week as far as just the Alliance, but hey, maybe the Horde can actually do a little something, because I have been trying to farm some materials with them as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we did get. It still is really good though, compared to, you know, other weeks that they've had. Let's see, we sold, of course, volatile water, and I actually do believe I'm, you know, pretty much out of those now. So yeah, they sold really fast after doing a 10-hour farm of volatile water. But you see more volatile water. We sold some closed chests for Dalaran citizens and the Opera House, Ember Silk cloth bolts. That's really not much for that. Let's see, we sold some silk cloth and some more Ember Silk cloth, some Hexweave bags. We sold some Dark Moon Dagger Maw, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But 109,000 gold, that's not bad starting out for them. Let's go ahead and see what the Horde tunes got. Alright guys, so we are over here on our first bank alt for the Horde for materials, and we've got 7 sales at 11,000 gold, almost 12,000 gold. That's really not going to help too much. Let's see, we sold some volatile water as well, and that's it. That's all we sold over here. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it's sold for as much on this realm. So yeah, but we'll add it in and we'll see what the last tune got. Alright, we are on our last bank alt for materials, and let's see, we've got 16 sales at 47,000 gold. Let's see, we sold some volatile water, some volatile fire, some primal mana. Pretty decent prices for those, actually. And some elementing ore, shadow silk, and some ember silk cloth. So yeah, not bad. And I actually just did a farm that I found out there in the Syrian Gorge for the shadow silk, which you can look up at the top of the screen. I'll leave a link there. You can go check that out. I did find some mobs you can hyper spawn. It is a pretty neat farm. You can also, in between, your looting phases, or so, every so often, I think I said like every 15 minutes, maybe go try to get the pattern for the, shadow weave mask or whatever. Which you would use the shadow silk for. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's not going to put them over transmog, but that's still a really nice week for them. I'm still not mad at that at all. So 169,000 gold. That's really good for materials. But let's go ahead and see what pets and toys got and see if they can beat transmog. Their value last week, if they're anywhere near that amount, they will still beat transmog because they were almost at 300k. But let's see what happens. Alright guys, so we are over here on our last set of bank alts, and of course we're starting on the Alliance again, and this is for pets and toys. And we've got 4 sales at 36,000, almost 37,000 gold. So not too strong starting out with them, but let's see what we saw. We saw Azure Whelpling. It's really low for that one, only 10,000 gold. Swift Spring Strider, once again for 13,000 gold, which is from the Noble Garden. I finally started selling those things. And then we've got a Crimson Whelpling, which I got from the 10-hour farm, and then a Bronze Whelpling. Bronze Whelplings, really need to make sure you're putting those up. They seem to sell extremely fast, and that's a pretty good price, 8,000 gold for as many as you get. I mean, you can get anywhere around 12 or more multi-box in that for an hour. So yeah, that's really good. But anyway, guys, let's go to the next one and see what we got. Alright guys, so we are on our first horde tune for pets and toys, and this is what we got. 5 sales at 35,000, almost 36,000 gold, so right around the same amount. It's really not looking too good for them. Let's see, we sold another Azure Whelpling, which I think I need more of these now, at almost 19,000 gold, so better than the last one. Another Crimson Whelpling at 5,700 gold. Sandalari Toad Nibbler at only 235 gold, and a Sandalari Knee Biter at almost 5,000 gold, and a Rizashi Hatchling for almost 6,000 gold, which is from the 10-hour farm I just did for out there at the String of Thorn Val for the water essences, which if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check that one out. I'll leave that one up top of the screen. You get 2 different types of pets. You can get a nice piece of transmog called the First Mate Hat, and some other pieces as well. It's a really nice, relaxed farm. So yeah, make sure you check that one out if you haven't checked it out already. But let's go ahead and go on to our last tune and our last, bank alt for everything. All right, guys, so we are on our last bank alt, last everything, pets and toys. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, so we got 2 sales at only 3,728 gold. So that explains, who's going to win right there. That means Transmog wins it. Yeah, they didn't even come close. They came in last. This is like really bad for them when they just had an amazing week last week. 76,560 gold for this week. But that's what happens. You do really well, and then you tank. But also I had like 3 sales of that Ruby Cloud Serpent on the Alliance side last time, and I'm out of those mounts now after doing that 10-hour farm. I thought it would take a little bit longer possibly to sell all those, but they sold really fast, so I need to get back out there and do that. Alright guys, so to conclude our mailbox clean out for week number 13, we have Transmog winning at 245,301 gold. We have materials coming in second at 169,297 gold. And we have pets and toys coming in last at 76,560 gold. So that gives us a grand total of 491,158 gold for the whole week. So right below 500,000 gold, which is still, a decent week, It's not, the worst we've had, but it's definitely not the greatest. And, we just had a great week last week at, a little over 700,000 gold. So yeah, I'll take it. I do wish pets and toys would have done a little bit better, but then again, I do need to go out, and I know I need to farm more Emerald Whelps. Now I need to farm more Azure Whelps, and I need to get some more of those Ruby Cloud Serpents, because they actually, they do help bring that value up. But anyway, guys, for our total amount that we've gotten for all 13 weeks, we are up to 6,435,035 gold. And for our combined totals, as far as where each section sets, of course, Transmog 1, they've been carrying the lead. They're still in the lead at 2,811,072 gold. We have pets and toys, and second at 2,175,777 gold. And we have materials in last, but they're coming up now at 1,448,186 gold. So yeah, guys, like I said, I won't be actually doing a clean out next Sunday, but I will do one the following Sunday, and that will just be our week 14, as I won't even post at all next week, just so it is only a week's time that we're doing the clean out, so there's no extra days in there. So you know, yeah, it'll still be just the next time we're doing a weekly clean out. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and make sure you leave a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides I have coming out very shortly. And if there is a farm you'd like for me to try to multi-box and post a video, go and leave it down there in the comments below and I'll check it out and see if it works. If it works, I'll post a video. But other than that, guys, that's all I have. This is Baby Powder. Peace. I'm out.